So, what is inside of here? Let's find out. So, I've got a couple of small ones of these, which take like AA or AAA batteries anyway. Cool little lights, just got them at one of the hardware stores. Never heard of the brand, but anyway. They come out of China, I imagine, something like that. Anyway, I got a couple of smaller ones and then went back to get another one and they didn't have it. So I got this big rechargeable. It was the only one there. I only had one, but it was rechargeable with the normal micro USB plug and fairly light. It was bigger than I wanted, but I thought I'll try it out. It actually turned out pretty good because I carry my phone sort of like this and I just put it on my phone and I just walk around. When you're playing games at like Ingress or Pokemon in the middle of the night, wandering around like an idiot in the middle of the night somewhere, and the police come along to say, "Excuse me, sir, what are you doing loitering here?" At least you can see where you're going. Yeah. So anyway, got that for wandering around, and it works quite well. It actually lasts fairly well, charges pretty quick, but I was curious as to what actual batteries inside, so I thought, why not have a look? So it looks like we've just got 3 Phillips screws here. Hopefully it won't be too hard to get into little pieces here. To need a little bit better desk space one day, but there you go. These come apart fairly easy. Looks like it's that standard, whatever they are, cell that they use in laptops. And I've dropped a bit out. So, yeah, so looks like that's a pretty well standard 18650 laptop cell, whatever they are. And not a lot else to it. A little bit disappointed, but you know, it makes it cheap. I don't know what the amp hours are on those. They usually whatever they say on them. Although this one might be pretty close. I think it's got like 2000 milliamp hour written on it. It's probably a lot more realistic than some of the ones you see written on them with several thousand milliamp hours on them. I don't know if anyone's got a actual number on what they normally have in them. No idea. So there you go. But it does work fairly well anyway. Got a couple of boards in there. Charge circuit on one side, which has a couple of little chips on it. And then we've got our flashing whatever switch over circuit on the other side. So fairly simple. We could pull that apart a bit more, but there's not a lot to see. I was going to maybe test the amps and everything on this, but there doesn't seem to be much point. We know if it's just going to have one of those in it. Just stand sort of. So that was a little bit boring, but it's still a nice little torch, and it does make it very light, and it actually lasts fairly well. So I don't know how many amps it puts out, but it holds up fairly well. It's not a bad. They're not a bad little cell if you get good ones. Of course, a lot of them are second hand, probably pulled out of some laptop somewhere and recycle them. I don't know, or maybe they get them new out of some factory. It's the same cell that's in this Chinese rechargeable little torch. In Australia we call them torches, America maybe flashlights, but lighty things, LEDs, great. Same cell in this thing is 18, is that focus? 18650. This one claims to be 4200 milliamp hours, which that's probably being a bit generous. That one at least claimed to be 2000, probably because it's hidden away inside of a box. No one's going to see it, so they can put a more realistic figure. So if we look on eBay, we see them ranging in ratings. The lithium ion 18650s, we see them ranging from 3000 to 4000 milliamp hours. That's some at 6000. So what the real figures are, I don't know. I'm sure there's somebody out there who's got some real figures on them. We could probably pull some amps and run that down and see how long it lasts. But 2000, they're probably being either a really poor one, or it's just being realistic, and some of these others are being very, very generous. Anyway, so there you go. See, they range in price from $2 to $22, so that's a bit of a range, but anyway. No, that's 4 for $25. So, yeah, I'm sure you get some beauties there amongst those. Some of them, but they seem to be getting very popular. I see them everywhere now. I guess they're a popular little cell with laptops, I suppose. So they use them for other things too. Well, a lot of laptops are going to a lot of flatter cells and non-changeable batteries, so you should see what happens there. Maybe that's why these people are using them for everything else, because they not using them in laptops as much. I don't know. Anyway, oh well, that was a little bit boring, but anyway, we'll kind of find out what is in these things sometimes, because we all get curious and we get a bit disappointed. Anyway.